Hey guys, so today we're back to talk a little bit more about our myths and facts series, and today we're going to be focusing on sudden cardiac arrest, or otherwise known as SCA.
So the first myth that we have is that SCA can only happen to people who have pre-existing heart conditions. And while those who have genetic heart conditions are at an increased risk for SCA, that doesn't mean that it can only happen to them. SCA can happen to anyone, and it's very sudden. It doesn't pick or choose certain people. It's just very random, and it can happen to anyone.
Similar to that, another myth is that SCA is very rare and it won't happen to anyone near me, so I have no reason to worry about it, and that is very much not true. SCA can happen to anybody at any moment. Again, it doesn't discriminate against people, and you always need to be prepared for the event that the SCA is going to occur, so that when it does occur, you know what to do.
The third myth that we have is that bystander help and intervention can do more harm than good, and that it is better to wait for EMS or an experienced professional to arrive. This is very common to think, but it's very false because we always say it's better safe than sorry. Like using an AED, it won't shock the heart if the heart is already in a normal rhythm. In CPR, breaking a rib, we always say breaking a rib is better than losing a life. So doing something is better than doing nothing in all cases. Just calling EMS, performing CPR, trying to find an AED, anything like that is always better to do than to not do.
So then the last myth we're going to talk about today is that athletes do not have to worry about SCA because they're active and healthy. They are at a lower risk. And a lot of people think this because when you think heart disease, heart conditions, a lot of people think that the more active you are, the more healthy you eat, you have a lower risk. And that is true for some of these more conditions that you can develop, but that's not true with SCA. A lot of times as you're active and your heart's beating that fast and you're putting that much work on your heart, it does put you at a little bit higher risk in SCA than one would expect.
All right, thank you guys so much for watching. See you in the next video.